part 4, that is cup. We are using revolve option, and hence we are going to write half portion of the drawing. Means we have to write on the outline of the drawing, that to half portion. Means from this point to this point they have given it as 22.5, so half of it is 11.25, and from this point to this point dia is 45, so half of it is 22.5. Then later on the wall height should be 42, and from this point to this point it is 38, and this vertical distance is 12, so on this is width is 6. So write down the half portion of it on one sheet, and it look like this. Means from this point to this point 22.5, and from here again it is 22.5, so already we have come up to 11.25, so again 11.25 plus 11.25, it will be 24.5. so go for solid edge, go for isopart, tools ordered. Then we are going to do this with revolve option. Select revolve option, base reference pins, so select the front view. So since in the middle we have we have a hole, we are going to write this outline. So then we later on, if we revolve, we will get the hole in the solid body. So this is our half part. Means from center of axis the first point should be at 11.25, again from this point to this point 11.25. I hope you understand this diagram, how to write this half diagram, half of the drawing. This is 22.5, half of it is 11.25, so this is my starting point, because I am going to write only the outline of this part. So this starting point is 11.25, from this point to this point is 22.5, so 11.25 plus 11.25 is 22.5. so again this length will be 11.25, you can check here, 11.25. so you know the vertical distance is 42. So first go for line command, vertical distance is 42. Again select the line command, go with 11.25. This is my first point. Again from that point another line 11.25. Enter. We got two lines. The first line is unwanted line. Okay. Then again from the figure, this vertical distance they have given it as 12. Drawing. So vertical distance is 12. So again see here, this horizontal distance, we have to write this horizontal distance, right? That they are given in the front view only. See this, dia is 38, means half of it is 19. So we have already come across the length of, means we have already moved to a length of 11.25. So 11.25 minus 19, so it will be 7.75. So you can check here. We have already moved a length of 11.25. So 11.25 plus 7.75 it is 19, means from this point it is 19. So we are writing, we already means 11.25 we already moved, and 12, and from this point again it will be 11.25 minus 19, it will be 7.75, means from the center of axis it will be 19 only, so 7.75. Okay. Then from the drawing, see in the top view they have given the dia dia is 65. The external dia of the cup is 65. So from this point to this point it is 65, means external dia. So this point will be half of the 65, that is 32.5. This point from the center of the axis will be 32.5, means overall from this point to this point it is 65. So take a line command. From this point it is 32.5. Then join this line. Yes. Then go for offset. They are given this as 6. Okay, select this line, enter. Yes, 6. Then go for trim command and remove the unwanted lines which is not required. Okay, sorry. Zoom it. So there may be some disconnection, so go for extend command, extend this line, then go for trim it. Here also there is one unwanted line, trim it. Okay, then go for checking the dimensions. This should be 11.25, or from this point to this point it should be, yes, this point to this point it should be 22.5. Okay, then this dimension should be 12. Anyway, this dimension should be 11.25 only. Then from this point to this axis it should be 32.5. Yes. And this dimension should be 7.75. 7.75. We need one axis of revolution. Select this axis. Close sketch. $360. From the figure 3, there is a group, circular group. So cut. So go for cut. Select this plane. Any plane, because we have cut on all the direction. On all side. Okay. They have given a diameter of 10, I think. Yeah, diameter of 10, radius 5. So diameter it will be 10. Close sketch. Yes. Finish it. So again we have cut in another direction. So select this right plane. Again take a hole, circle, radius or diameter 10, radius 5. Close sketch. So your cup part is over. Then save it.